Hello and welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. I'm going to show you a little video here. I'm making an Easter basket for my daughter, and I'm going to use some of the items that I bought from Poundland that I shared in my Poundland haul. So I'm going to start off just with one of these baskets, really cheap and cheerful. Bought one of the bright pink ones, and I'm just going to fill it with some of the shredded tissue paper. This also came from Poundland, so just pop a little bit in the basket there. There we go, simple as that. And then in this instance I'm going to do a little rabbit. So here's the little rabbit, just pop that into the basket. Okay, now what I want to do is to add various other things. So what I want to do with this is put in a couple of little extra treats inside the basket for my daughter. So also from the Poundland we bought these, just so you can see, these Easter crackers. So you get 6 in there for £1. I don't know what's inside, I'm not sure, but I'm sure we'll find out. So if I just open those, pick a couple out, we'll have the bunny one and maybe the Easter chick. Let's just have a look at these. Now they've put this curling ribbon here, but it's not curled, so I'm just going to see if it'll curl. It will. Okay, to curl, all you need to do is to get some scissors, and you have to curl it the way that it naturally wants to bend. So you just put your finger there and pull, and you use the edge of the scissors to help you. So just do that. So it will look nicer if they're slightly curled. Okay, so that's those. I'll just do this other one because you can see that doesn't really look very appealing. So just curl it round a little bit on that one. There we go. So we'll pop a couple of crackers in. I think that'll probably look nice either side there. Right, I'm doing this upside down, so it's quite hard to see what it looks like. Right, so the other thing I wanted to add, let's get that out of the way. I bought these little plastic eggs. Now these are the surprise eggs, so these are quite small to some that you can buy, but I didn't want them to be too big. So if I just pull out one of each colour, tip them out here. There we go. And these are great if you do an Easter egg hunt as well. You put little treats inside for the kids, little clues. That's also a good thing to do. So I've got one of each colour here, and I also found these little Kinder chocolates. So if I just tear that open, what I want to do, as you can see, they're quite tiny there. So what I'll do is just pop them inside the little eggs, and that makes a lovely treat just for the kids. And they are individually wrapped as well, so they are fine to put in. You don't have to wash the eggs or anything because the chocolates are fully wrapped. So just pop those in there. And then with these, as I say, if you didn't want to put these in an Easter basket, you could do a little Easter hunt for the kids and do these as well. So I'm just going to put these eggs inside the basket. So the kids can actually use this basket to do the Easter egg hunt afterwards. So there's so many uses for it. I mean, we can play about with that and change things as we go. There we go. Okay, the other thing that I picked up from the pound shop is these little Easter decorations and the little carrots. I thought it'd be really nice if we could pop a little carrot on the top and it can dangle down. So hopefully we'll get a good angle. So here we get a little carrot. They're just like little soft squidgy, and I thought what would be really nice is to hang it from the top of the basket. I'll just try and move the camera up slightly. Actually, I have to do it with a thing. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of string, something to dangle it down. Now ideally something like cotton would probably work the best. I'm a little bit unorganised here and I haven't got the cotton with me, so something like a little bit see-through would be better than this, but I'm just using this pink sort of thin raffia type ribbon, but thread would be ideal for this kind of thing. Or you could use ribbon, you could maybe use Easter ribbon. I've got some Easter ribbon, I could have used that, but for the purpose of the video I'll just use this, just to give you an idea. So it's the idea of the carrot dangling to the bunny rabbit. So what I'm going to do is just tie that on the top, and I will move the camera in just 1 second so you can see what I'm going to do at the top here. Just tie that in another little knot, and then let me just move that up a little bit, bear with me a second, just so you can see the top. What I'm going to do is just snip off the excess. Now it's been tied on. Now that is too thick. I didn't really want it to look that thick, but we'll leave it like that for the video. And out of this little piece of lace kind of trimmings there, I made a little tiny bow. So the bow will then stick on the front here. If I can pop, I feel all upside down doing it at this angle. I'm not sure I like it. I'm using my new tripod and I feel all like I'm backwards. I feel like I can't see what I'm doing, so we might have to change this angle for next time. So let's stick that on the front, and I also feel like you can't see what I'm doing, but maybe you can. Right, so there's the little carrot, the little basket. Right, on there, what I'm going to add, let's move all this out the way so you can see. Move the carrots. Right, the next thing I want to add here, can you see at the top, I just want to put something in the middle of this bow. So I bought these packs of stickers. I don't know if you can see, I should show them in another haul. I thought they'd be brilliant to add on top. Now what I'm going to do is add this little bunny. Now I thought this bunny needed a little bit of jazzing up. So in one of my previous videos, I showed you a little bow die cut that I bought from eBay. So it's just these little die cuts like this, the little bow die cuts. So I've made a tiny little pink bow. And I thought that that would just add a little finishing touch on top there. So I'm just going to add a little sticky pad if I can find one. If not, I'll just use some double-sided tape, but I think I've got a little pad here. It's quite big, so I'll just cut that down to size. Just cut a tiny little bit off. Pop it on its ear like that. Pull the little sticky tab off, and then stick this little bow so it looks like it's on one ear. And I just think that that jazzes it up a little bit. And again, pop your glue. I feel all backwards still. I'm not doing it the right way around. Pop a little bit of glue on there, if you can see, and then stick the little bunny in the middle. Just hold that on for a second. I'm probably sticking it on wonky because I can't see. Right, there we go. Now what you can actually do is you could put more bows in. You could, different sorts of treats, anything like that. But I didn't want to make it too full. Now I have got these little eggs that you could put in as well. You could also decorate these around the edge. You could glue gun them round. You could glue gun some round the side here. But what I am going to do in this instance is make a little tag. Now I'm just going to use this little cutter, this little punch here, and I just thought it would be quite cute. But I've just noticed in the middle there, I think what would be quite nice is one of these little sparkly gems. So let's just pop that in the middle. I don't know if you can see, in the middle of the bow. That looks quite sweet there. So we'll pop that on. So as I said, if you wanted to, you could put more of these round. You could put a few of these in the middle. I didn't know if it would be too much, so I didn't want to do that. So let me just find a little bit of card that we could use. Let's have a look in this book. So what should we use? We've got green. I might use this pink one. Might use that pink one there. So just take that out and stamp a little tag. So there's the. Now we need to put a hole in it. So I'll just get my little hole punch. I've moved everything round, so I don't know where everything is at the moment. Okay, so I've just popped a little hole in that one, and I'm going to use some more of this pink raffia type ribbon, and all we'll do is just make a little tag. Now I thought it would be ideal to use these little stickers, because you get loads of these stickers in the pack. You could make bigger tags, smaller ones. It's probably not quite the right size for these, but the purpose of the video, we're just going to go with it. There's a Happy Easter one, there's a butterfly, so let's put a little chick. Stick a little chick in the middle of the tag there, and we can even put a little bow on top of the chick, or we could put a bow maybe on the side. So you can stick all sorts on. So I'll just put that together and pop that, thread that through there just to make a tag. And as I said, this is for my daughter, so I can just write a name on it. So what else, does that need anything else? I'll probably leave it as it is. So all I'll do is just tie this to the edge of the basket. Now I've got some cello wrap, but I have left it at my shop. I've got a gift shop and I have left it there, so I won't be able to wrap it just yet. But before I do give it to my daughter, I will wrap it all in cello wrap. That would be nice. And maybe that would have been better in some curling ribbon, because we could have just curled the side. So you can put anything you want in there. You can literally cram pack it full. You can just put a few little bits in. You could, if you see these stickers, you could cut some stickers up and pop some stickers in there. You could do all sorts really, but it's just ideas. It's just getting ideas and making them look pretty. Little gifts, little bits and pieces just for the kids, you know, little treats. And as I said, you can actually use that basket again afterwards. Now you could, if you wanted to, pop another little bow on the front there, which I think would look quite sweet. So I'm just going to get a little bit more of this ribbon, cut it off, make it into a bow. Just as easy as that. And I'm going to stick this on the front at the bottom there. I think it just adds a little bit something pretty, and You know, she's quite girly, so I think she'll like that. And what I'll do is I'll do the same again. I could put Happy Easter, but maybe that's too big. There's a butterfly. Let's see what else we've got. The eggs, they look quite cute. Easter eggs. So I'll just stick a little bit of glue on there. And what's that like? That's probably a bit big, would you say? No, I'm going to go for the biggie. I'm going to go for the big Easter bunny. Let's go for it, shall we? So let's stick that. So I'll just change my glue stick. Stick that on there. Yes, in true tradition, I have just burnt my finger. We wouldn't expect anything less, would we? There we go. And you could also, as well, if you wanted to, put a little bow on the bunny. Let's pop a little bow on her, because I think they look quite sweet. We'll put one of those on. Get a little bit of this sticky tab. I don't know why I burn my finger every single time without fail. Although I don't burn it as much with this little red glue gun for some reason. There we go. Let's pop that in there. Let's get rid of that little bit of glue. I don't want that. So I'm not sure if you can see this very well. Maybe it's too busy. I don't know. Maybe it's a rubbish angle. So all I would do with that, again, is just wrap it up in a bit of cello wrap. Because, do you know, the difference that cello wrap makes to a present is unbelievable. You can take something that's really quite cheap and pop a little bit of wrap around it, and it just brightens it up. It really, really does. So it's really worth doing. So there we go. That's the finished little Easter basket. It's got the crackers, the teddy, the treats, and the basket that can be used again, and the little dangly carrot just for a little bit of a novelty effect. So please have a go at making some yourself. I'd love to see if you've made some. If you've got a channel, please leave your link. I'd love to check you out and just see if you've had a go at making it too. This is part of our Easter series. We have got some other videos that we've posted, and we have got quite a few ideas that we're going to post as well. So please subscribe to us. If you like it, please give us a thumbs up, and we hope to see you again soon. Please take care. Bye.